Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has been asked by the Enforcement Directorate to appear before the agency today for questioning in connection with the money laundering case linked to alleged irregularities in the Delhi excise policy. Now, remember, viewers, Kejriwal has skipped 7 summons, and now he has been summoned for the 8th time for questioning in connection with the money laundering case, which is linked to the alleged irregularities in Delhi excise policy, which has since then been scrapped, of course. Now, the big question is, will he skip this summon as well? Because we know that Kejriwal has skipped 7 earlier summons. And the ED, in fact, has also lodged a complaint against Kejriwal for failing to comply with the summons. Delhi Chief Minister has been asked by the Enforcement Directorate to appear before the agency on Monday, that is today, for questioning in connection with the money laundering case. My colleague Piyush is joining us. A very good morning to you, Piyush. What is the latest? Of course, he has been summoned for the 8th time. Now, will he attend? Will he not attend?
So good morning to you and good morning to all our viewers who are viewing us at the moment. And it seems very likely now that Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, is going to skip the summon for the 8th time. In fact, what we have also been told is that this time he has also replied to the Enforcement Directorate. He has again reiterated that the summon that has been issued to him is illegal. However, this time what we have been told by our sources is that the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said that following the 12th of March, after when the budget session of Delhi Assembly is going to get over, he is now going to come forward and answer to the questions of Enforcement Directorate, even though he feels that the summons that have been issued to him is illegal. It is also important to note that 16th March is a very important date because, as what you told, the complaint that has been filed by Enforcement Directorate is being heard at Rouse Avenue Court, and Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister himself, has said that he will be coming to the court where he would be answering that why he has been skipping summons of the Enforcement Directorate, which had again resulting in the Delhi Chief Minister skipping the summons, had filed a complaint. But yes, the most important situation right now over here is that even though the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has skipped the summons, saying that today is the budget session of the Delhi Assembly, he has said that now when the Delhi budget session is going to get over, he is much likely available for answering the questions that are being given to him by the Enforcement Directorate. In fact, he is also given that the service of presenting himself through a video conferencing facility. So it is going to be now important to note from here that when the budget session of the Delhi Assembly is going to get over, will the Enforcement Directorate give some concession to the Delhi Chief Minister, who has skipped summon now for the 8th time in a row? Back to the studio.
Right, Piyush. Interestingly, the ED has lodged a complaint against Kejriwal for failing to comply with its summon in the Delhi court. And of course, the court has exempted him till March 16th. Now, if you remember, the last time he had done it via video conferencing, and this time as well, you say that he will attend it through a video conferencing meet only.
3 important developments which you just mentioned. Yes, the complaint has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate at Rouse Avenue Court, where the next hearing is going to be heard on 16th of March. Now, through video conferencing facility, the Delhi Chief Minister himself has said that because he was busy in the Delhi budget session, he could not come to the court when he was asked to come before it the previous time. However, he has said, and the court has also agreed, that the next hearing in which the Delhi Chief Minister will come in person is March 16th, where he would answer that why he had been skipping the summons that had been issued to him by the Enforcement Directorate. The second most important point is that the Delhi Chief Minister continues to maintain, he continues to emphasize that the summons that have been issued to him by the Enforcement Directorate is illegal. However, he has said that even though today also he is much more likely to skip the summon, because today the budget of the Delhi Union Territory is going to be presented. He has said that now when the budget session is going to get over, he can present himself to the questioning of the Enforcement Directorate. And he has also said that he can either come in person, but more likely because he has asked some questions from the Enforcement Directorate, he has said that he can also be available through the video conferencing facility. So it is going to be important to note that how much concession is the Enforcement Directorate going to provide to the Delhi Chief Minister, because it is also important to note that the Enforcement Directorate has taken a very stern step. They have taken a very strict stance against the Delhi Chief Minister, who has skipped summon now for the 8th time in a row. Back to the studio.
Right. Thank you, Piyush, for getting us those latest updates. Of course, we'll keep coming back to you. Now, joining us is also Majumdar Singh Sirsa from BJP. BJP spokesperson, a very good morning to you, sir. Sir, of course, this is the 8th summon that Chief Minister Kejriwal has been given, and we know that he has skipped 7 earlier summons. What is your take on this?
See, first of all, now I think this will be the first of kind of instance in history where a person who is accused before the ED is conditionally appearing and saying that I will appear on this condition, I will appear on this condition, and I will appear on this condition. Secondly, is the same person who used to say कि पहले resign करना चाहिए और उसके बाद जाके बात करनी चाहिए, और आज he is not even ready to appear before the ED because he is well aware he has no answer to the questions कि 378 crore की जो trail money है इसका जवाब दीजिए, has no answer to that. Why did you change this policy? Has no answer to that. Why did you give this business to your friends? He has no answer to that. इन चीजों का जवाब ना होने के कारण दिस इज द अरविंद केजरीवाल न्यू स्टाइल चीफ मिनिस्टर इज सेइंग कि जी मैं तो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के माध्यम से आपके सामने आऊंगा, आई हैव नो टाइम. सो दिस इज वन थिंग इज वेरी क्लियर दैट अरविंद केजरीवाल इज अ मेन अक्यूज्ड बिफोर द ईडी. His associates, which is Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh, has been denied, continuously in fact denied bail by the High Court, by the lower court, and by the Supreme Court also. So Arvind Kejriwal, the most corrupt chief minister, is now putting conditions before the investigation agency that how you should investigate.
Thank you, Mr. Sirsa, for your valuable input on that. Of course, it's a wait-and-watch situation whether he will attend the ED summon or skip it for the 8th time as well.